These videos are brought to you by G66 UK, and it's the time of year where actually we get some really cool stuff on the Fractal Audio website. Yeah, we got this gift of tone. Actually, if you're a Fractal person like me, I think a load of these will be very interesting to you. You got John Petrucci delays, Guthrie Govan presets. I need to check that one out. I think this is a good place for many of us to get interested in some of these stuff. Phil Collins tones, Devon Townsend. But this one is the first one of these that I've actually tried. 2023 Encore Edition. We've got Aaron Marshall's preset. Now, let me load this in. So you can see we've got an Axe-Fx 3 version, FM3 and FM9, so no one misses out here, which is kind of cool. Right, so let's take a look at what's going on in the preset. So we've got a really nice kind of chewy, but also tight at the same time. With the Rev purple, so you see the gain 5, bright switch off, bass at 5.5, mids at 5, treble at 5, presence off, depth at 4. The depth here is kind of pushing a little bit of the lower end stuff. Then we got a Horizon precision drive, so that's the Horizon devices. The drive at 1, attack at 4, bright at 5, level pushed really high, and there's also an advanced noise gate on here. I think cab choices can be really good to check out what other people have gone for. I think these are York Audio factory presets. Recto with the 57 and 121. No pans, no high cuts. But this one here is kind of blended in lower volume than the 57. And then straight out. So that's kind of a really great kind of rhythm tone. Probably very suitable for double tracking, knowing Aaron, that's probably what he'd be doing with that sort of thing. Then we've got a lead preset based on the Friedman, and it looks like we're keeping the same cabs, which is a good strategy, I'd suggest, and something I've tried to bear in mind in my own preset building, to make sure that you don't have too drastic differences when you're switching between amps and stuff. At least having the cab the same can give the whole preset a little bit more of like the same DNA in a way. So that's a really cool drive tone. Here we got the Friedman HBE version 3 with the gain at 9, bass at 5.5, mids at 6, treble at 4.5, depth down at 0.5, and the presence at 5. We got a TS808 mod, so drive there at 1, tone at 4, level pushed up. I really like the sound of this chorus, so this is the Dimension 2, and you could see the settings there, the mix at 30%. Makes it huge and wide, and then we got the dual delay here. One side is a quarter, the other side is an 8th dotted, and mix at 15%. Really nice. Then we got another kind of rhythm. if you're loading this up on FM3 or an FM9, you will find that scene 3 and 7 loads up with a Rev Green. The amp that should be loading up is the Brit 800-2203. The reason it's not is because it doesn't exist in the firmware of FM3 or FM9 yet. It will do at some future date, at which point you will have another gifted tone. So 2203 times 1981 is kind of this. You may want to just go in and change it from being what it will be, which is the Rev Green, and just drop it over to one of the Brit 800s that will be there, because there are plenty of other JCM 800 style amps in the Fractal world. And then also scene 7 is going to use that same amp. Nice. So yeah, just jump in and pick any of the other 800 style amplifiers, and I think you'll be getting pretty much in the ballpark with that, not the Rev Gen, even though the Rev does still sound great for it too. So we've got, I believe, the 1981 is a drive at 2, cut at 5, and the level at 7. Then we're going to the Rev Gen Green 3, the gain at 7, bass at 6, mids at 6, treble at 5, presence at 4, depth at 0, and the bright switch on for the nice. Okay, then scene 4. This is one that I really, really like. So we've got the compressor, a JFET compressor, compression at 6, attack time at 2, mix there at 100%, level at 2. To the band commander, which is a bandmaster, is I think like a 65 bandmaster. The gain at 5.5, bass at 3.5, treble at 6, bright switch on. Awesome sound, same IRs again, and same dimension. The stereo mind guy. This just sounds amazing, I think. And the mix there at 25%, and a reverb here, Coliseum. It's just awesome. Right, then we've got micro shift. So that seems like similar, but with the vintage tape chorus. The So it's like the lead tone there, but we've got the pitch going on, which is adding an octave up and down, right? The hard first, drive at 2, tone at 6. Okay, and then retro grease. Nice. And then Pegasus Clean. All round, I think one of my favourite presets that I've tried. I really like that Brett Kingman preset that I tried the other day, but these are some really great kind of modern tones, kind of ready for playing. I think they sound incredible. Go check that out on the Fractal website. I'll catch you in another video soon. Thanks to G66 for bringing you these videos. That's the place in the UK to get an FM3, FM9 or Axe FX3 with no waitlist. I'll see you in another video soon. Cheers.